Hi, my friends. It's Friday again. It always surprises me that we go from like Friday to Friday to Friday to Friday. Nobody's gonna convince me that time is not speeding up. Anyhow, here we are on Friday again, and we're gonna talk to Axel, which is what we do on Fridays. So we've been talking about sacred geometry this week, which is amazing. I love it. Um, and I want to see what Axel has to say. And I wanted to ask him if there's something, is there something specific collectively in this group, right? Or in this group and in whoever, because I put these videos on YouTube too. Um, so if you have friends that you feel that could, potentially get something out of these videos and they're just not on Facebook and they don't want to come into the group, whatever, they can go into my YouTube channel because I put, the Monday teaching videos and Axel videos on YouTube for everybody. So if there's anything in the collective of this group and in whoever sees the YouTube videos, uh, to learn, to embody, to internalize, to discover even about sacred geometry. Okay. And I did GCP right before I turned on the camera, and I'm going to use these cards. This is Ask Your Guides from Sonia Choquette. Love it. Um, and I'm gonna get a card or two out and I'll read it intuitively. I'll see what he says, and then I'll even read from the book, see what she says about, that card. Because I think that will kind of round up the message, right? All right. So regarding secret geometry, Axel. Um, what should we pay attention? What should we embody? What should we learn? What should be discovered? As a collective for this group and for whoever watches out there on YouTube. It's funny, he's saying so much. I know, so much, right? But we're gonna, you know, keep it within a few minutes. All right. I think it's good now. Let's see. You said one more. I was gonna get three out. All right. So what do we have? We have this is really interesting because it kind of okay, so I got invention, creativity guides. So we need to okay, not see creativity in the shapes, right? Use the crystals or the shapes to kind of get into a meditative state to get our creative flow juices flowing. Okay. And then survival healer guides, and I'm getting protection. Yes. So and right before I turn on the camera, I did GCP, and what is one of the things that I talk about throughout the week that Metatron sometimes bring, you know, his cube. And that's what I saw when I was doing GCP, which is that is survival, is protection, right? Healer guides. Beautiful. And look, it's like a man on a boat, right? And the guides have that light shining, and that's what I imagine. I mean, not exactly that, right? But that's what I imagine when I do GCP, that I have like an egg or a Merkaba or whatever it is, a bubble, something that is surrounding me, and have it as a protection, right? Something to protect my energy for anything that is not from my high school to come through and my energy to leak out. So yeah, so that's beautiful protection, perfect. And then celebration, joy, you know, to again to use the crystals or use the even pictures from the internet. He's telling me, um, just take, okay. So he's giving us a tip. Uh, find whatever sacred geometry, whatever it is, image that you like the most and put it in your phone as a favorite picture or whatever, so you can see it throughout the day. Um, Yeah, he's saying that people used to have the cute backgrounds, but now you just click it and you don't really see anything. But if you want to, you can do that. Right. So to have something to remind you of your creativity, that you're protected, but you also need to celebrate, to follow your joy, which is, yeah, something that I talk about a lot, uh, when when I talk about raising our vibration. Uh, the first thing I say is follow your joy. When you laugh, when you're happy, your vibration rises, right? And why do we want to do that? Because we want to be in the flow, right? And because in the flow of spirit, in the flow, being open and being intuitive and all of that, is gonna make our life so much easier, because then we can feel the synchronicities, we can feel the messages, even if we don't actually see, like I see, like a medium or a psychic, right? Even if you don't see or hear, you're gonna feel it in your body, and your body's gonna understand it and know it, and you're gonna catch up, right? So your life is gonna be more on the flow. It's gonna be easier. Um, you really sometimes we fight our intuition so hard, right? Like our intuition is screaming at us, don't believe that person. And we're like, no, 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 I need to be nice. I need to give them a chance. We fight our intuition so hard, okay? When we feel that there might be danger, and we're like, no, I need to be brave. It's okay. I'll be okay. I'm protected. Yes, you are. That's why we're telling you you are in danger. Get out, right? So yeah, when we're in the flow, you're gonna be able to listen to those messages with is much easier. And we need just to celebrate our lives. I'm just asking him if that's enough. And he's like, yeah, that's a great message, because it encompasses like most aspects of life, right? You always want to be doing something that is creative, that fills you with joy. Yeah, and again, that can be anything. That can be cooking or writing or singing or dancing, anything that uses your creativity, um, and use the images, for that, use it for protection, and you're for celebrating and following your joy. Yeah. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Um, I wanted to see. open it on the right page. Okay, so we're gonna read that because all these are really long and I don't want to read three. So I open it to survival. So I mean that's crazy. For the entire booklet, I opened and it was on the right page. Okay, so we're gonna read that. And I'm not making it up. Survival healing guides, right? Uh, your healer guides surround you and lovingly embrace your momentarily injured spirit. They want you to recognize that all attacks, betrayals, or injuries you've suffered, whether they were through the unconscious behavior of others or through your own misunderstanding or poor choices, have left you physically wounded and fragile. It's no wonder your guard is up. It's difficult to trust even yourself at this time, but you must. And the only way to do so is to stop blaming yourself or others for what has occurred and forgive all the way around. Learn from your experiences and strengthen your boundaries and judgment. All human beings make grave and sometimes terrible mistakes. It's not your fault that you feel violated. It's a lesson to learn from. Nor is it weak to acknowledge that you've been hurt. Denial may serve you in the midst of crisis, but it only handicaps you if you stay mired in it. Mired in it. Admit to your injuries and disappointments and allow the nurturing forces of your healer guides to step in now. They're able to soothe your soul and rewave your aura with their loving lights and nurturing forces. Trust their influence by dropping your defenses and acknowledging your wounds. They urge you to seek support from capable, caring professionals who can help you learn from those disturbing experiences and show you how to prevent them from occurring again. Their message: the danger has passed. You are safe. It's time now to heal and learn from your experience. I like that. All right. Well, thank you, Axel, for those beautiful messages. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Friday and an incredible, restful, fun, joyful weekend. I'll see you in the group next week.